live trading pre-market day trading show. All right, what is up, everybody? Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, good morning, Vinman, Michael, Greg, Eric, Kevin, Hector, Maloney. Maloney Friday. Oh my gosh, Maloney. I know you guys were sick. I'm really sorry. Dang. I think Maloney would have made $1 million on Tesla short on Friday. Oh man. Yeah, I have a feeling Maloney would have just absolutely crushed it on Friday. Sorry that you were sick. Hopefully you're feeling better. Good morning, Paul and Brian over in YouTube land. So here we are. We did bounce towards the end of the day on Friday, which was quite interesting. Really strong move into the close. We're not giving it all back at the open yet, so that's nice for the Bulls. It made it pretty interesting for options expiration. So I had those 165s that expired worthless, and Nvidia is already below that, so that's nice. So that's kind of cool. I did get put some Apple at 140 minus like $2. It was pretty much right around break even right now. Hold that till we get some kind of pop, and then I'll sell a call on it probably. So yeah, it was an interesting close on Friday. So we did close above the lows, the prior lows. So we'll see if that can hold and we get some type of rally. Maybe that's the lower wick. Not a lot of like volume to confirm that, but there is some areas of the market like the growthy stuff. There's your Square, your Piloteers, even your like Teladoc and Fastly. Like we didn't make new lows. Arc is actually kind of interesting here. Got a little 4-day megaphone pattern. Look at this one. Little 4-day megaphone. So we'll see which way that breaks. Yeah. $169 for the megaphone class. I'm kidding. This is messing with you, Justin. So there are some things that are holding up. IWM also, again, made a higher low. Hold into this old high from 2018. Here's the diamonds. Nice hammer on the diamonds. EG, yeah. I mean, this looks like a lot of the other consumer staples. I just kind of got hit. Walmart, Target, Costco. Costco has earnings coming up. Wall Street Bets trying to make Costco lose a bunch of money with a coordinated hot dog buying spree. I mean, literally the stupidest things I've ever read are on that forum. Yeah, crypto actually held up over the weekend. Held up all right. I had a buddy call me that I hadn't talked to in a while. He's like, "Man, what's going on with Dogecoin? I'm losing my." I'm like, "You're still in this thing?" Like as soon as Elon was on Saturday Night Live, he should have sold that. But it did hold up over the weekend, so yeah, we could maybe have a little bit of a move. We'll see. There's Amazon. Faithful Bull says Arizona iced tea has proven to be the best against inflation. Is it still 99 cents? Nice little hammer on Intel. AMD and nice little lower wick there. If this holds up, little neckline retest. See if we can bounce out of here. It could be. Yeah, could be a little S curve. The other half of the double bottom. So I'm a little hopeful that we don't go careening lower here. I mean, here's your weekly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks down on the SPY. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks down on the Qs. The Dow Jones, I think that this is 9 weeks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 7. Okay, this one closed below 1, 2, 8. I think because this one did close below that one, they're considering that a down week. So I did hear a stat that this is like the worst start for the Dow Jones in 99 years. That seems like quite a lot of years. What do you consider to be a decent pre-market volume gap? Well, it depends on whether or not it has earnings. I can tell you, like, let's see if some of these, like VMware is gapping. Now, this is a potential takeover, but this is pretty good volume for like a non-earnings thing. I don't think I would trade that because it's potential takeover. EA, like, I don't think this is great volume on this gap. You know, it could open back down here. Only like a couple hundred. So it kind of depends on the stock, but I'd like to say at least 100,000 would be nice. Definitely not like 200 shares. Like a lot of times people ask about a gap like, I don't know, like this, right? Hershey. Like, oh, well, we got one print that's 100 shares. Like, it could just still open right there. That's just a random, it's like this gap. Like, is it really going to open there? Like, that just looks pretty bad. GPS is gapping down. So apparently, the Yeezys jeans aren't selling all that well. Although this thing is like severely beaten down. But I'd probably still look to short this on a retest. And then oil, I would look to be long because the trend is pretty strong. And it looks like oil is up slightly. Pulling back a little bit right now. See if it bounces right there. Yeah, I'd look long on the oils, probably bearish on that. And then potentially long on the growth stuff today. I don't think any of our six are going to be all that good, to be honest, because they had huge ranges on Friday and they're all like in the middle of the range. And I hate trading inside days. Like Roblox doesn't look that good. Tesla is definitely weak though. Definitely weak. This is either starting a stage 4 decline or is that like the 4.2 transitioning to 4.3? So this one is very weak. Close below all these pivots at 700. Um, it's kind of getting attacked from all directions right now. When they smell blood in the water, they're going to go after it with everything. That Hulu New York Times documentary, Elon's getting attacked on all kinds of stuff. AMD, it's inside day. It's probably not going to be great. Delta, Nvidia, Apple, perfect inside day. So not the greatest gap for Monday. Lilly, yeah, looks good. He's setting up a litigation team. Yeah, he's gonna go scorched earth. Thoughts on Dick's? Always short. Yes, I don't like this company at all. Yeah, short the retest if it's any kind of pop. Got earnings coming up though. They're anti Second Amendment, so I don't like them. Yeah, I try to short their shares whenever possible. Or at least not go long on it. Kind of similar with Shopify is like an anti Second Amendment company. So I won't own shares of this. Did you know today I wondered what this was? I'm like, oh, it's World Turtle Day. Not National, World Turtle Day. Starbucks? Oh man, this thing's just been getting destroyed. I mean, it stopped going down for now. This thing it needs to get above the 20 and actually like hold for more than a day or two. A nasty island reversal right there. Yeah. It did have a little bit of volume on Friday, so it's kind of nice. Wind moon, it's gonna take a bit. Gonna take a bit. Rose never came down to fill those orders. Greg says, so you've run out of oxygen, your wetsuit's torn, you stopped going down. Yeah, I mean, at least it stopped going down. I mean, kind of like a pile of tears for now. It stopped going down. Here's Meta. I do still have the PLTR shares that I bought like midday over here. Yeah. Still have those. What do I think about AVGO on the news? They might buy VMware. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't really follow either of these companies all that much. I can't remember. Did Dell sell off? They sold their stake in VMware, right? Or were selling it? It was funny because Dell's stake in VMware was worth more than all of Dell's stock, which is kind of odd. Yeah, I don't really follow either of these companies, so wait. What was the other one I was going to look at? Oh, yeah, AutoZone. One's been really interesting. Chipotle has been actually holding up down here. McDonald's is bouncing. And the retailers, they really got smacked last week. Look at a little Verizon. Nice little bounce there. There's AT&T. This is actually curling higher. That might be worth a long. Where's the 100, 200? Oh, we're below. Okay. Those are below. AT&T might be worth a crack at. Kind of looks like some of the bonds are bottoming. There's your 10-year stabilizing a little bit. Look at the dollar. Dollar pulling back a little. That's nice. It allows some US stocks. What is SIGA? IGA. Is this like a pharmaceutical? Some rumor about it. Oh, is this the monkeypox thing? Oh, jeez. I'd probably sell this. I mean, I'm not gonna short it because it's some random pharmaceutical, but I wouldn't go long on this thing. If I was in it, I would sell it. TLT, yeah, I think TLT could bounce a little bit. I think a lot of damage has already been done in the bonds, but I don't think like we're gonna come up anywhere over here, and maybe we bounce up into here and then retrace and chop around. Pfizer looks good. Moderna, I don't think looks great. They're a one-hit wonder. J&J looks pretty nice still. It's holding up. Merck is just an absolute beast. Look at that thing. Merck straight up beast mode. And then Eli Lilly, yeah, they all look good. Yeah, Amgen. I got shaken out of Amgen a little bit, I guess. The SPY was just getting wrecked. I'm like, let me just lock that trade in for a small gain. So I don't mind it because this thing had filled this gap and was failing. So if I was in Amgen, I would sell it today on this gap up. It's a big Oh, actually, see, like this one, you don't even know if it's really going to open there. It's open right here. I'd try to sell that pre-market actually. I just want to be really fast on any bull moves. Any like short-term bull trades, I want to be quick in and out, in and out. Yeah, small wins, stack the small wins like a turtle. Not sit in a trade forever like a turtle because it can just reverse the very next day. Yeah, like look at Mondelez. This thing's trending really nicely. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just wrecked. Cool little double bottom on SPGI. Hey, enemy. Still looking rough. What is the reason for the large volume in the last few minutes at the end of the day? So Friday you had options expiration, Paul, and then market on close orders. That's when all of the mutual funds trade. They have to trade at the end of the day. Starbucks shuts down in Russia. I don't think that's as big of a deal for Starbucks as China is. China full on recession, lockdown hell, kind of thing going on, and they have a lot of stores over in canceled that because that thing gapped up over in China. McDonald's, I think, is more of a hit from Russia, but I think it already got over here because it was like 9% of their revenue. But I think Starbucks has like 3,000 stores in China, something like that. They're quote unquote selling all of their stores to a Russian billionaire. Yeah, he's not going to be able to keep the name. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, how much are they really going to get for it? Because they could just take them. I think Putin had said, like, hey, what if any company leaves, whatever they leave is automatically ours. So it's like they really can't do anything anyways. Comrade Ronald. Ah, comrade. Nice little gap on the. What about GE? What's up with GE? What else do we got? Citigroup. I think the banks are all gapping up. Now they're starting to guide up their net interest margin. It's like, really? Wow, they're gonna make more money on interest rates since rates are going up. Weird. I like JPM better. Don't need these lines. What else? I'm really hoping that we have a super boring inside day so that the market can just kind of chill out. Because we haven't had an inside day, I think, since over here. Let's see. No, that one outside a little bit. Outside, 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 barely outside. Yeah, we haven't had an inside day since April 13th on the SPY. We did have one the other day on the Qs. I'm kind of hoping today is a chill inside bull candle, something like that. No big moves. Day trading last week was like really good, but very, very wild, not causing things to stabilize. TTD also looks like a little megaphone pattern like the other growth stocks. So it gets above 55.50, go long. Yeah, City looks all right. About HD lows. Albertsons. Oh, DD's delisting. This was a big stinker. Look at this thing. Talk about just ripping people off, man. The giant rip off of Western investors. Big old loss for Ubers. Carvana. Oh my goodness. I mean, just the middle finger pattern from hell on Carvana. Whoa. Oh man, I would leave this one alone. I don't think it's really stabilized long enough to actually have any type of move. There's so many bag holders in this thing. Would now be a good time to tiptoe in the Walmart? Probably, yeah. But again, I would tiptoe. I mean, this thing's got absolutely clobbered. The price is getting rolled back on the stock. DraftKings, I think it's going to be like the other growth stocks. If the other growth stocks get a move, this will get a move with it. If not, it's going to keep going sideways to down. It's losing money. Ginormous middle finger pattern again, head and shoulders, whatever you want to call it. Probably gets bought out one day by one of the other gaming companies. I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Las Vegas Sands or something buy this or win. They have like way more revenues. Maybe LVS. I haven't really looked, but I'm pretty sure that their cost to acquire customers is really high. And so it doesn't, this is one of the things like the whole growth investor about like growing revenue. It's like if it costs you $1 to make 30 cents, that's not a profitable business. It doesn't matter how many 30 cents you're going to make if it's costing you $1 every single time. And I think there's a few businesses where the business model just doesn't work. I think DraftKings might be one of those. So much competition that I don't know. Maybe they'll be the winner. I don't know. We can make it up on volume, like Uber said. And this thing has done nothing but lose money. You want to burn like $20 billion of investor VC money? Sure. Business model is just not profitable. It was the same thing with Peloton. Like if you look at their sales and marketing spend relative to revenue, every time their revenue increased, it was because sales and marketing went up higher. Their expenses, and it was a bike with an iPad on it. Yeah, Citigroup looks okay. So we'll see. We'll see if this move holds up. If we just start getting crushed out the gate and we give back, if we give this all back in the first hour, this is going to be a very, very tough week again. So just get ready. Let's see. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Okay. Kind of like over here, how we got this little rally towards the end of Friday and we just immediately gave it back. It was a rough week. I'm not saying we're going to give it back, but if we do, it's not going to be good. You want to see like it at least hold up. All right, here we go. So see you later, YouTube. Catch you on the flip side. Good luck out.